This video is brought to you by the webcomic Shadowsoul, an up-and-coming brand new amazing new webcomic that is absolutely taking webtoons by storm. If you enjoy One Piece world building, characters, and even some action, check out Shadowsoul in the link below. Something that's actually made a return, and I'm not mad at it, are One Piece theories. I've always liked One Piece theories, but I never liked believing in them. They're fun to watch, fun to listen to, sometimes fun to make, but never ever truly believe a One Piece theory. So, theories have been sweeping the community recently because of Ohara's and Yuderon's video. So now I've been getting a lot of messages and comments and just information about amazing theories from people. The craziest theory I received recently was that Pika is God's Valley. No, that is it. Pika is God's Valley. Not Pika's devil fruit created God's Valley. The walking human that we know that is Pika is actually God's Valley. Yeah, off of that made me think, okay, what are some of the craziest theories that are going around today? And so we went to the community tab and asked you guys, hey, give me some of the craziest theories you've seen around. And I've compiled the list of the best ones because, oh my gosh, these are pretty insane. But before we get to the craziest theories, now is the time to subscribe to the channel because there'll be a lot more videos like this, and then you can help me discern exactly what's going on. And if you give your input, you can make it into a video. Drop a like as well because that also helps. And don't forget to turn on post notifications. Now, without further ado, let's talk about the craziest theories 2021. Now, some of these may be older, but these are the theories being discussed ad nauseum because of whatever's going on in the community. And I don't know, some people are just crazy. First, Rockstar from Shanks' crew is Rox D. Zebek. This one I've said in jest before because Rockstar, his hair, him being somewhat affiliated with Shanks, the name, I'd throw it out there. Rockstar is Rox D. Zebek. Obviously, he's hiding in plain sight. But I don't know, do people actually believe this? That Rockstar could be Rox D. Zebek? The person that disappeared from history long ago? I mean, he did interact with Whitebeard. He's working with Shanks. Could he be Rox D. Zebek? I don't think there's any chance of that. And I think just thinking about that possible scenario is absolutely asinine. I think it's funny, but I don't think Rockstar is Rox D. Zebek. However, I will continue to joke about it. Next, this really gave me a chuckle. But this person said that Sengoku's goat is Imu's Zoan form. Guys, there's a lot of speculation out there about Imu and what Imu is, where Imu came from, how old Imu is. But I've never ever heard that Imu is actually Sengoku's goat. That's one of the more wildest theories I've ever heard in regards to One Piece, where Sengoku is walking around with this goat who is pretty much the king of the verse, and we have no idea. If this is true, that Sengoku's goat is Imu Zoan form, I'd probably do a 24-hour stream on the channel because I think there's no way in One Piece hell that Sengoku's goat is Imu. But I think it's hilarious. Next, we have another one that's being discussed recently, which I don't understand why this came back. This is from a bit ago, where people had been discussing that Kaido is actually a poneglyph. Yes, Kaido being a poneglyph is one of the craziest theories, but there are theory videos out there explaining why Kaido could be a poneglyph. Looking at you, Frankie. I don't know where it came from. I don't know where it started, but it became a meme, and for a while I even joked about it, saying, hey, if we're gonna speculate about what Kaido is, why not just say he's a poneglyph? I have no basis around what this actually means. I don't think there's any chance of this, but Kaido being a walking poneglyph. What are we doing? Very crazy and out there. Absolutely 0% chance of this being true. Next, we have a very interesting one because I'm not sure how to feel about this, but it's the fact that Kong will become a relevant character in the future. Crazy, asinine. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Kong, a relevant character in the future? What are you talking about? Let's move on. The next one. This may be another side of the community because I don't know where this level of thinking comes from. The next one is saying Dragon is both Luffy's mom and his dad. Okay, there was some explanation as to how this came about, but pretty much this person, initially a man, basically drained himself, then became a woman via Ivankov and inseminated herself at that point, and then became with child with Luffy. Guys, where are we? What are we saying? Dragon is both Luffy's mom and dad? No story evidence, just the fact that Dragon is affiliated with Ivankov. That's almost worse than Crocodile being Luffy's mom, which I'm starting to believe, by the way. I'm kidding, I do not believe that whatsoever, but it's more plausible than Dragon being Luffy's mom and dad. I know half of it is true, he's his dad, but also his mom? What the hell? Next, this is crazy, not as out there as the previous theory, but saying Zoro is the son of Kaido and Big Mom. No, there was a leak, and again, verifying it is really weird, from 2009 apparently, where the spoilers said that Kaido is Zoro's dad. There were other things on this spoiler list that actually came true, which if I find it, I'll probably talk about it. But no, Zoro's not the son of Kaido and Big Mom. You know how many leaps Oda would have to make to justify Zoro being the son of Kaido and Big Mom, but not being with either of them, even though they're trying to grow their crew? Kaido is actively trying to get Yamato to work with him. Big Mom's crew is solely comprised of her children, and Zoro, who will be the world's greatest swordsman, just got away? No. Okay, no. The next one is that everything post time skip right now, it's happening in Luffy's mind after the shock of Ace's death. Now, this is some weird thing where people want an amazing twist at the end. And Oda's editors talk all the time about, hey, the theories you guys have about the end of One Piece, they're not even close. So now people are jumping out there trying to figure out where things could go. And now it's basically post time skip isn't actually happening. You know how devastating that would be to people experiencing all of this? Are you saying Katakuri's not real? Dressrosa didn't happen? Zoe? Wano so far? No, just no. Next, and this one, you know what? It's crazy, but it might be believable. Okay, this one is about Sanji, and it said Sanji put stuff in the food to get the women on the crew thicker. Okay, so pre to post time skip, the women, they've blossomed, you could say. But saying Sanji is spiking the food of the women to get them thick so they're better to look at for him. It's crazy, but could I see Sanji doing that? It's so odd, but yes. I don't think this is true, right? I think they're getting quote unquote thick on their own, but could I see him doing this? You know what, let's move on because that's not a good look. Next, and this one is actually a pretty good theory, and this one is that Blackbeard is an octopus. So saw this theory on Twitter by Threevil, and then went to check it out, and I was like, okay, this got some credence to it. It is a crazy thing saying that Blackbeard already has a Zoan and it being an octopus, but guys, check out the theory. I promise you, it is pretty good. I'll put a link to his theory below because it's interesting. Even though I think it's a little crazy, it has evidence to back it, and I think it was presented really well. So shout out to Threevil. This next one, I don't know, especially with the recent chapter, what are we talking about? Kuina is king. Okay. Kuina was supposed to be the shogun of Wano, right? Going into Wano, there were speculations about Kuina coming back, and so now the popular theory is that Kuina is actually king. So, in the recent chapter, we find out some more information possibly about King's race, that they used to live above the red line. And so with that, do you think Kuina, after everything transpired, she was transported away by the revolutionaries and then sent to live above the red line, and then Kaido found her, and then what? I don't get it, because King was there back then when they were fighting Odin. The age doesn't match up for Kuina to even be king, and then even the lore of King and the ancient race, you expect all that to just be blown to smithereens and say it's Kuina? No, Kuina's not king, Kuina's not Mihawk, Kuina's dead, right? She died to some stairs, and that's just what it is. I'm sorry. There's some others by people in the community tab. Visoth said that Sanji's father, Judge, is actually a secretly powerful character, a top 5 of the verse, which is actually a callback to King of Lightning. Shout out to Cole. There's another one that says Caribou has the One Piece within him. I don't know. I don't think that one is plausible at all, but Caribou does have a bottomless pit within him. But for him to be carrying around the One Piece and not know about it and not being able to do anything, I don't know. I did present a crazy theory out there saying that Caribou is actually the narrator, and everything he finds out, he won't be able to tell anyone. So he's just speaking into the void, and that's what the story of One Piece is. I don't really believe that, but I just think it's funny. And then Patar Blade says Whitebeard's mustache is actually a tooth. All right, we're done here. Guys, give me your thoughts. What are some of the craziest theories you've seen in 2021? I love it because it's hilarious and it keeps me entertained, but none of these theories, maybe the Sanji one, but none of these theories I think could actually be true or be real, because if they are, whoo, I don't know what to say. But guys, give me your thoughts. Make sure to like the video if you did. Subscribe to the channel for more content like this. Follow me on Twitter at BragoDAce. Follow me on Instagram at BragoD.Ace. Thank you to my patrons. I appreciate you guys so much. Guys, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.
I found someone, something special new. okay. I start doubting me, I felt lost. I rewrite it.